Hey Google, who is the only person in this world that won't Google anything?
No, I will Google things. I try not to Google things. Just I try to like actually think because it's so like, we just jump to Google straight away and we don't think.
I agree.
Yeah.
So we're just saying before, when you want to know something, right?
You have to think about it.
Yeah,
Now we just think Google.
exactly. What happens if Google just shits the bed? What happens?
Well, then we're all stupid.
We're so stuffed.
Yeah, pretty much.
I won't be able to remember anyone's birthdays. I won't be able to what
That's
day it is.
Facebook more, but yeah.
I know, thank God for that Facebook, right?
Yeah.
So
That's true.
for everyone listening at home, we have the very talented Jennifer Cole.
Yes.
Yeah. Jen, where are you from? Where's the accent from?
I'm from Victoria, British Columbia in Canada, which is the west coast of Canada. Been in Australia for 10 years now. Yeah.
And you're a snowboarder.
I'm a snowboarder, definitely.
How good are you at snowboarding?
Pretty good.
How good out of 10? Are you the double diamonds?
Double diamonds is more for skiing, but
That's how much I know about.
yeah, like more like slopes and like hills are fun for snowboarding, but like not plows for But I'm good.
Lovely. So how long you been in Australia for?
10 years.
Welcome.
Thank you. 10 years.
Do you feel like a local here?
Getting there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit. So we have X amount of listeners.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's about 20 million, but I don't think so. It's more like 3.
Okay.
But tell us a little bit about, take us through your career.
Okay.
We'll get that out of the way, and then so everyone knows a bit of context about how awesome you are in the things that you do.
My career right now, I'm not really working. No. So I've gone through, from a business degree to a nursing degree, modeling, creating, designing, mother. Yeah, pretty much.
Actress? as well?
Acting. I wouldn't say actress. I'm not more for fun, really. But more just the artistic, like the creative side of things. I enjoy doing. I was a ballerina when I was younger.
Really?
I danced professionally. Yeah, so I like the artsy, the actual art part of it, and just the thinking process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My partner does. She was a ballerina,
Okay.
and it's amazing how you guys can just go on your tippy toes.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that just full of pain?
It does 20 years later, but at the time it doesn't.
That's amazing.
It's ballet is great. I mean, it's great for structure and just learning, like growing up and just how to use your body and how to take direction and yeah.
So something that you've recently done are the Ultra Tune commercials.
Yeah.
I need to say that out of all the girls there that were on the paddle boards,
Yep.
your technique was the best technique.
Thank you.
You were right
Thank
there
you.
down the edge, crashed down, paddling along.
So Pamela Anderson's actually from the same island that I'm from in
All
Canada.
right.
So she was sort of my idea to be in the ad because it was like an iconic person there. So that was really cool because pretty much from the island, like I'm from in Canada, not a whole lot of people have come out of the island and done anything. So
Yeah.
it was really cool to have her down here.
Yeah. So what's the amount of people that have succeeded in anything from there? Outside of the island, rather.
Steve Nash, basketball, Nelly Furtado.
Oh, really?
There's got to be more people. There's a pianist that I can't remember. There's a couple, but it's just like it's a small West Coast island, Vancouver.
You guys have like a clique. You guys are.
Well, it's an island, so yeah.
Everyone knows each other.
Yeah. Yes.
How many people?
Not a clue.
Perfect.
Does it ask the population? What's the population in Melbourne? I don't know. Do you?
No, I have not.
No, see? Yeah, right.
No, isn't it like 20 million?
Sure.
Or 20. No, wait, that's Australia. That's all of Australia.
Exactly right.
Don't worry about that.
No, I don't know, but it's not very big.
So you're an amazing mum of two, of a 2-year-old.
I have a 2-year-old, only one that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How's that? How is that?
She's crazy.
Is she?
Yeah. She's great. No, she's cheeky. She's very she's like me but 2. Like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it was it hard to become a mother? I mean, it's so much responsibility.
I think people psych you out a lot. Like I think people really you gotta be careful this. I don't know, being a nurse and just like I'm like things are gonna happen, whatever. yeah, you don't know what you're doing, but no one knows what they're doing,
That's true.
right? And babies are babies. You learn. And she is smart. Like, she is aware of everything going on. She's cheeky. She finds like the weakest person in the room. Like, she'll observe.
Really?
Yeah, there's always somebody. It's usually a boy, and that will do everything for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
I watched a show on Netflix
Mm.
about babies.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I came out with from watching that is that they're just master manipulators.
Oh, absolutely.
Are they? Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We were staying in a hotel once for quite a couple of weeks, and the room service would come in the morning, and she kept tripping. And I'm like, why does she keep tripping? And like, it was a thing that she was doing. And they're like all over her. Oh, no. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's literally like doing this to manipulate. Like, it's just, yeah. That was at like a year old.
It's a daunting thing.
Yeah, and like dropping their water bottles, like seeing who will pick it up.
No,
Yeah, that like
really?
literally just looking around and then drop. I'm like, oh my gosh. Tell the hotel staff, please do not pick it up. She's doing it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look forward to it.
Oh my goodness. I know. it's I guess it's part of life, right? How was when you grew up on the island? Was it in a loving family?
Not really. I mean, at one stage, but I pretty much grew up with my dad.
Yeah.
I was a bit of a rebellious child.
Were you?
Yeah. When I say a bit, I did really well in school. I was a ballerina. I did like all the things I had to do, but I was a wild child for sure.
Really?
Yeah. Always getting into trouble, but like not enough trouble that it was trouble, but could get my way out of it. I always worked and, kept, still went to business school, got my degree, did all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I was definitely a wild one.
Well, it's.
I still am a wild one.
I don't like to call it wild. I like to call it very strong-minded. Because that's essentially, it's just channeling that, right? You become strong. Like a lot of entrepreneurs, you would call them crazy or you would call them like loose cannons or whatever. But really, it's this energy and mentality that they have to redirect into the right focus, and then they just excel. It's crazy.
Interesting places.
Yeah.
Other countries.
Where did your craziness take you?
Well, here, Australia.
You'd be crazy to come and live here, right?
No, literally, my girlfriend was down here and she's like, come. She was in Sydney and I was like, okay. And within 5 days, I booked a ticket and she's like, I'm in a place called Melbourne. And I was like, okay, Melbourne. Sure. And I went to Flight Centre and I bought a one-way ticket to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I stayed.
You packed all your stuff and just came, or you came to visit first and then...
Well, I guess I had 5 days of backpack and came down and, yeah, I've stayed since.
You love it? Is it the best decision you made?
I think so. I'm still here. Yeah. It's definitely, it sucks that Australia's so far away from the rest of the world. It takes forever to get anywhere, but yeah, it's good to get it out of home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you came here, were you modeling? Were you,
Nope. Actually, when I came here, I was a stripper for 9 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
Is it better doing it here than in the States?
I'd never done it in the States.
Oh, really?
No. I was a ballerina.
Well, you got the dance moves. You're like...
Yeah, that was like 9 months, and being a backpacker, hey, rolling in cash was great. It's a perfect way to party and have fun.
Yeah.
But that's 10 years ago again. Yeah. So, and then I did my nursing degree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long? So for 9 months you did that, and then after
I had
that
a boyfriend and then I had a boyfriend, and then went to school. Yeah.
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 Did you love business school?
So I did a business in Canada, but my nursing degree here. Yeah.
Nice. Did you ever start a business?
No.
But you've got all the knowledge. You got the know-how.
Yeah. You got to have the balls, though, to actually get there, to do the next step. Yeah.
Oh, it's never too late. I mean, have you ever wanted to?
Yes. But nothing's really, like, caught my, I don't know. Nothing, like, super, super driven to do yet. My mind's too scattered. Lots of little things.
Yeah.
Gotta have to focus.
Doesn't that just kill your creativity?
What?
Like when you've got so many things going on in your mind?
No, I think it's hard. I think being creative is like, it's not hard, but it's hard to be original these days. Like, everything's just a replica. And it's almost like when you do come up with something like that's original, you almost keep it to yourself because people just copycat everything. Yeah. Instagram really killed like art.
I agree. I agree. I've seen some of your shots that you did. Actually, if the listeners will know, we met through a photographer that did some of your shoots, and
Excellent.
I saw one of them, and I'm like, dude, that is the most. This is before I knew you. I said, this is the most amazing shot I've ever seen, and it was the one. It had a sheet over you, like a plastic sheet. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Like it told to me, it told so much of a story.
I like photographers like that's actual like framers, the ones you'd put on your wall. Yeah, but that's the kind of stuff that like you keep to yourself. Like we have so many cool images, but you don't want to put them on your Instagram until they're ready to be like shown because you know someone's going to copy them and then they're just diluted. Yeah.
So as soon as Instagram came out, everyone became a photographer.
Yeah, exactly. Right, and then everyone copies everybody, and it's really, and you have to look at so many different things to come up with an original idea that's like not been done before. That's the hard part.
Which I think is a nice thing that everyone had the confidence to go out and showcase what is going on in their head through photography. I think that's beautiful, but it's just in abundance. When you look at it on the bigger scale, it's just too
in
much.
abundance, and like the art form of like lighting and thinking and styling and doing things instead of just airbrushing and kind of takes away from an image.
Yeah. So I'm very similar to you. Like I have a million things going on in my head, and
it's like sometimes,
sometimes I can't get to sleep until 4 a.m.
Yes, I'm the same way, right? Everyone else is asleep now. I can think, right?
I know. I get actually when you text me, I'm like it's like 3 a.m. I'm like, oh yeah, she's it's
because that's when it's my time to think. I'm like, everyone else is asleep now. I can focus. Yeah.
When we did a lot of business in the States from here, my nighttime was just filled with creative thinking because my clients were overseas. So I never had that downtime. And now that our clients are only in Australia and in Europe and stuff, I have that quiet time, and I just find that that's where I do all my thinking. And so it's not good sometimes. It's just.
I know, it's funny. It's literally quiet time. I don't have the TV on. I don't have music on, but I'm up. Like I'm either painting or I'm writing or I'm doing something, and it's almost creepy because it's like there's nothing but me just thinking.
So how do you deal with? So you're a mum during the day, and then the baby goes to sleep at nighttime, and then you've got
I turn
all
into
this time.
not a mum.
Not a
I'm just kidding. The thing is, I don't like painting or doing that stuff when she's around because it can consume you.
Yes.
And an hour can go by really easily, and you don't notice it. And that's her time. So that's why when she's asleep.
Yeah. Do they demand a lot of your time, or does she demand a lot of your time?
Pretty much 24/7. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially at such a young age.
Yeah. Well, she goes to Christ 3 days, so she's pretty tired when she comes home. But like, they want to be in your space. They copy you and everything, and it's cute. It's annoying, but I'm like, we have a big apartment. Like, you can be in other space. You don't have to be right here, right now. Like, But yeah.
A friend of mine was telling me that he realized that his child or his 2 kids, they don't listen to what he says, but they do what he does.
Yeah.
Right. It's like seeing what the dad does is so much more influential than what they actually say.
Or they act like they're not paying attention, but they are. Like they're just observing. They're observing the room.
That's a scary thought, right?
Yeah.
Like you need to be a good person. You need to show your kid you're a good person.
When I say to my friends, I'm like, stop swearing. Like you can't. Like trust me. Stop. Like don't. Like she's watching. She's pretending she's not, but she's watching. It's really fun. Yeah. I've got her on the Chicago. Chicago. The musical was in town. Anyways, I usually end up doing some sort of dancing rendition when she's having dinner, and she knows like all of Chicago now, which is funny. Because we won this like water pistol at Luna Park. And there's one of the songs, probably not the best mom, but like, yeah. Anyway, she's got her little prop in the song. It's cute.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want to keep your kid away from at this age? I mean, besides the obvious stuff, but
finding out about my childhood, maybe how naughty I was. No, she's. I mean, you can't really keep your kid away from anything these days. Like, really. I mean, you can, but as soon as they get on a computer, everything's kind of gone.
Yeah.
Mind you, I don't give her a phone. That's the one thing I won't let her play on. Everybody else I will not give her my iPhone.
Why not?
Because, no. there's a whole world to look at. Like we did not grow up with phones in our hands.
Yes.
Yeah. And we literally fly probably once a week. And I don't give her the phone on the like airplane at all.
Wow.
No. And she says hi to everybody. Like we live right in the city. She walks, hi, hi, hi.
Oh, that's
Because
lovely.
everyone's looking down. She doesn't understand like earpods.
Yeah.
Like she'll be like, hi, hi to these people. Like, honey, they've got earpods in. She doesn't understand it.
Isn't that so sad?
Because we don't look, we're always looking
know.
down. When you're pushing a stroller, you'll get off your phone. Yeah. It's interesting.
So I was with a friend of mine in Paran, and we were taking his baby for a walk, and it was kind of like a little bit late, like 8 p.m. The baby just couldn't sleep, and it wasn't a nice environment to be in, and I felt so protective of this child, like I don't want it to see. It's like 6 months old, and I was so protective that I didn't want it to expose it to any of the bad stuff happening or like any like dodgy shit going on. And that's like the fatherly instinct in me coming out. But he was like, no, it's okay. It's not, babies don't even...
They don't notice. It's a good time to travel when they're that small too.
Is it?
Yeah. Because they can't really roll over or do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it scary to be a mom? We're talking about all this...
Babies.
parenting.
I think everybody tries to really scare... Like, I don't think people do it on purpose, but like, you're going to have a baby. Babies need to be fed. They need to be kept warm. You have to change their diapers. They need to be cuddled. Like, there's a few basic things. Like, go through, like, the list. And if they're still unwell or if they're not happy, then maybe there's something wrong. There's a couple of things you have to think about. They don't do much for a while.
Man.
Eat, sleep, poop. That's it.
Moms...
Cuddles. They're really boring, to be honest, to begin with.
Are they?
Yeah, they're just like blobs. Especially for dads, right? Like, yeah. When they can talk and they can, like, do stuff, it's far more interesting. Scary though too, because you're like, oh, you're moving now. Like I don't. Yeah.
I still think like mothers are just superhumans. It's so different to men. It's just you guys are just these.
We don't really have a option, right? Like it's like you have to be there.
Did you have that calling in you to that you wanted a baby?
Not well. I knew I wanted a child, but I wouldn't say it was like a planned child.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's great. She's the best thing ever. She's hilarious. She's a total mini me, but like way cooler. Like just which is scary.
So I was reading a little bit about how we'll go. I want to talk to you about the Ultra Tune commercials.
Sure.
Where did that inspiration come from?
Well, being from Victoria, I was like, why don't we have a woman like star in the ad? Because obviously they get complaints about being sexist, this and that. So Pamela Anderson, it was like blonde, iconic, who doesn't love Pamela Anderson? So it was about having a woman save the day. Obviously the ads are completely like ludicrous and they're there to make people laugh. Like nobody wants to see just two guys mechanics. Like, come on, right? Like it's for controversy. And this one is the first one that hasn't actually been removed. So
the other one got removed?
All of them have been like eventually complained and removed. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Who would complain about this?
Every women's group out there.
No.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What happened to empowering women?
Because it's I don't know. Sexist, this, that, women can't drive, women this, portraying like this, too much this, too much that. Right.
Okay, the sexist thing.
This one actually got the most complaints, but somehow surpassed not getting cut off there.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I feel quite proud of because obviously I didn't have any input in the very end with the bottom of a male, but with the star I did, which is kind of cool.
It's sad that Australia was so pissy about something like that.
I think it's just like I think we're a bit oversensitive. I mean,
we're becoming definitely.
Yeah,
sure.
Big boobs and cars kind of go together. I mean, at least that's I don't know.
Well, for a long time it stopped.
Why?
Like that stopped, and then you guys brought it back in, and it has that impact.
It's just like I remember. My dad's a mechanic. I remember growing up, like guys, like the pin up girls on cars. It's like girls aren't allowed to be sexy and guys aren't allowed to be masculine anymore. I don't know. I mean, there's a piggish point in between, of course, but like, it's still guys are guys, girls are girls. Some of us are different. Whatever, that's fine. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
And then the comments that you get on the like the Facebook page and stuff, it's just people complaining about, oh, this one's too plastic, this is too this, too that. And it's like, really? Like, if it's upsetting you that much, maybe you need to think about something else.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
all of us know that we all like what we look like, and we're okay with that.
Yeah.
And we spent a lot of money to look like that.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, for us, when we have clients that are going on film, right, a lot of them are like, because they're not actors or actresses, they hate the way they look. So like the perfect take will take 5 takes because they don't like the way they moved or they don't like the way they look. And I'm like, you look the way you look. Like, get over it. That's people see you like that every single day. You are fine.
Yeah.
You're accepted.
You're just going to over edit yourself to the point where you won't. Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad that that's the case. Because people, it just shows me that people are not happy with who they are or what they look like. And that's
we become so insecure, and then Snapchat filters, like, it's like, that's not what people look like in real life. It's just not.
Yeah. I noticed my phone, it does this thing, it just like smooths out your face.
Yeah.
Like, I don't look the way I look like when I take this photo. That's not me. But it does. It's embedded in the phone.
Yeah.
So that people can be happier with the way they look.
What phone is that? I don't think I have
Samsung.
that. Oh, I need a Samsung.
Shout outs.
I was like, I don't have that on my iPad. I have to go to Snapchat for that one.
Yeah,
but it is, yeah. It's I mean, I don't know. Yeah. It'd be interesting what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks, right? Because we're all stuck at home, or supposed to be stuck at home. Obviously, like the internet's going to be going through the roof.
Yeah.
Be a good time to be making porn, I think.
You reckon?
Do you think so?
Because everyone's at home. Like,
Yeah.
usually when stuff like this happens, porn goes through the roof. Like the amount of viewership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having a webcam.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
Might give it a go.
I thought of that last night. I was like, what are people doing? People aren't going to be buying art right now or buying anything. They're going to be sitting at home. Like, Netflix would be going great. Like, yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I remember the last, is it pandemic or epidemic?
It's a pandemic right now.
What's the difference?
I'd Google it, but I don't like using Google. That's a good question. Can we call a friend?
One of those. One's international, one's...
We'll have to think about it. Pan and epidemic.
I feel so dumb right now.
See? It's going to make you think.
Australian education, this is...
Well, I'm Canadian education. We're in a pandemic, but I don't know the difference right now. But they're different.
Yeah, but you're definitely right. Like that, the web stuff, anything to do with the web, it's going to go through the roof.
Yeah.
But then you have the other problem that everyone's at home using the internet.
Yeah.
So like the internet slows down. Mm-hmm. So it's not. And
everyone's become a doctor or a nurse, and I'm just like, okay. Oh no, coronavirus. No, we're not talking about it.
That's it. Delete.
delete. Not going down that path. Yeah.
Can I ask, have you ever ventured down that track?
Which
down that the adult entertainment?
No.
Has it ever wanted to be something you wanted to do?
No. But it's just like kind of a funny thing, because right now you probably could make a lot of money doing it. Yeah.
I'd do it, but I look like my logo, which is the gorilla. So I mean.
Hey, that could be a
fetish thing, right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Help everyone survive this tough time, right? I'm sure there's a market for it, and no one would know you put an outfit on, like,
I watched.
I just think it's not a bad idea, right?
I remember watching a TV show once a few years ago. This group of people would dress up like animals, and they'd go into the middle of the desert, and they'd do their sexual, like they'd just be.
This is a TV show.
So they were documenting.
Porn.
No. They were documenting the crazy shit that people do.
Okay.
Right. So they would dress up in animal costumes, like bear costume, like big bunny or whatever, and they would go into the middle of the desert and they'd get their shit on, right?
Yeah.
And then this one guy, I think he was high on LSD or something.
I would think they would all be high on something. Yeah.
He ventured into the wrong section.
Yeah.
And he encountered a real bear.
Probably by purpose, but yeah.
And he was like flirting with the bear, and the bear just ripped him apart.
Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately for this guy.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
That's so fucked up.
And no one else noticed. Like, hey, dude, that's
no one noticed.
That's a real bear. Like,
no one noticed.
Come play with the pretend one.
I know.
Oh.
Isn't that so fucked up?
That's so fucked up. What's it called? I can't
remember. If I have to search for it. But I'll link it to you.
So, is this where Gorolla came from?
Yeah, that's how it all started. But
Where did the name come from?
GorillaCo.
Yeah.
So you encounter a gorilla in the forest. It's a very dominant presence, right? Even our logo is like it's just this gorilla just staring you down the eye and saying we're going to dominate. So our whole thing is that we help we help businesses dominate their industry.
What was the video game? Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually hated that game.
I didn't mind it.
Did you?
That was Sony, or that was the other one, right?
I like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Donkey Kong. Sonic.
Oh, no,
Anyways.
Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah.
That's the one.
But that was the other one. Donkey Kong.
Was it?
I don't know.
Sorry,
I took your story. Gorillas dominate. Yes, they do.
So anyway, this it's very dominating.
Yeah.
Right. And we help companies essentially get as much market share in their industry. So we help them dominate everyone else.
So more like move, bitch, get out of the way.
Exactly.
With your fists. Yeah.
So we want to make the competitors cry.
Yeah.
That they're not getting any of the business.
Yeah. That's good.
And Coco.
Squash them.
Yeah, so GorillaCo.co, that's the website.
Yeah.
So Coco the gorilla was actually the gorilla.
Oh, is it Coco the gorilla?
Yeah. Because he
I love
learned
it.
sign language and shit.
Now she's a cute gorilla.
Yeah, it's
Is a girl now.
it's a cute, dominating girl that you want to
It's
encounter.
Coco, I've got Coco Cruz. That's her name.
Oh, really? Because of the gorilla?
No, not because of the girl, but her name's Coco Cruz. So now your girl is going to be a girl.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Cruz is your middle?
That's just her first name.
It's her first name.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I kind of stole it, made it part of my name.
Lovely.
Yeah, I know.
I like it. I like
Sneaky
Cruz.
mom.
Just taking shit from the kid already.
Yeah,
That's
right.
lovely. What?
Kids can have like 8 names now, right? I'll throw that in just in case I like it. Maybe that too. Like, we don't have to argue over this stuff.
Well, coming from a Latin background, I've got like 4 names.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it was for me growing up having like 3 names and then the surname?
What's your full name?
Lucas Walter Nicholas Abrego.
The last part's the confusing part, but yeah, okay.
Do you know? And this is the shittest thing. So everyone in my family gave me a name. So each name corresponds to like one is my dad's, one is my brother's, and one is my mum's.
Yeah.
Because my mum wanted that name as the primary one, but it didn't flow. If you put Nicholas at the start, it just doesn't flow. So all my life they called me Nico or Nicholas or whatever. Do you know? Explaining that to people. See, this took at least a minute and a half, right? Imagine growing up explaining that to people.
It's like normal now to have that long of a name, though, right? But I can get it. But yeah. And you're the kid that has to write their name out this long.
Not even my passport has my full name. Like my license, like just.
And we lost track of it. I know. Yeah.
So I'm very identifiable, I guess.
Oh, that's funny.
Do you watch Narcos?
I love Narcos. Yeah.
Isn't it so good?
Yeah. I love putting it on and it says Spanish half the time. And never watching it because he's like just wandering around the house. So I can watch the same season like 100 times because I don't really know what's going on.
Did you watch the episode of the Mexican one where it's the 2 kids playing with the guns?
I think so. I think I've watched all of them.
And then they go to so they're pretending they're in the war, right? These 2 young kids, and one of them's carrying a gun, one of them's carrying like a machete, and then they go and get the maid. And they say, okay, you're a prisoner now. Like, walk out here and do whatever. And then they shoot her. Like, kids shot her without...
You're pretty gangster.
Oh, man. Like,
I kind of have a crush on all of the, like Escobar. And like, I'm like, can he get out of jail? Like, come on. This guy's a legend. Like,
You know, like, so many business... not to... What am I trying to say here? So many business lessons to be learned.
Yeah.
Like, so many. I think if you want to learn how to run a successful business...
Study the cartels.
So they get all this money, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of how they got the money. I know selling drugs, whatever, but you could have a business or, whatever. It's selling e-commerce. It's the same thing. And then they just diversify.
Yeah.
And they get so many... They just invest in everything.
And they treat people nicely and give... Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they shoot you.
Exactly. just get out of their way.
Yeah. But hey, it's interesting.
Have you been to those areas? Like
I was supposed to actually go to Mexico on Tuesday for a wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
In Mexico City?
Yeah.
Cancun?
No one goes to Mexico City, really. Cabo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I was, literally going to go until they canceled all the flights.
That
And
sucks.
Yeah. It does suck.
I heard
Mexico's
that's a
amazing.
very beautiful place.
Mexico's
Cabo.
awesome. Yeah. I
I've
mean,
been
there's corruption, but there's corruption everywhere. Like, it's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's the same.
Yeah. I'd rather be in Mexico than some like, I don't know.
Because you got those beautiful beaches.
Yeah. Beautiful beaches,
Oh,
girls,
nice.
and partying, and it's good.
Oh, so I went to Cancun about 5 years ago with a friend.
Yeah.
The beaches were phenomenal.
Mm.
It's like that turquoise, beautiful color,
Mm.
and the sand is so white. And the parties are fun. Everything's fun.
They're messy.
They are messy.
Yeah.
Have you got any interesting party stories that you'd like to share? What's the craziest
We'd be
shit?
here like all day.
What's the craziest shit that's ever happened?
The craziest. Those are the ones that you don't talk about.
Let's not put anyone in jail, first of all, right? Let's not do that.
No, that's just stupid if you end up in jail. You've done something wrong. That's a good night gone bad. I don't know. Yeah. Next topic.
All right, that was the thing. That's the thing, all right.
Right? The good nights you don't talk about.
Have you had a lot of crazy nights?
When I was younger, I don't think I'm that cool anymore to like.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like I don't go out clubbing.
Okay, no one's uncool like me. I'm very uncool.
I'm like, yeah, no. I don't go clubbing anymore, no.
No?
No. No. That makes me kind of feel like sick talking about that.
About partying all the time? Or
No,
not
but
partying?
just going to a club and being like rah to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun to dance sometimes.
Yeah, maybe, but no. I'd rather just sit at like a lounge or something.
And just chill out, yeah?
Yeah.
A conversation with someone is, like a good conversation with someone is priceless.
Well, yeah, that too. And usually, like, you've got expensive shoes on that are made for walking and, like, like, you just need to, yeah.
Just make it happen.
I guess so. I've got a little daughter too now, so it's like she's annoying when you're hungover. I'm like, I have a nanny that would take her overnight and brings her back the next day. It's just easier than
You have a nanny?
just once a week.
Yeah.
But rather than like coming home at 2 a.m. and bring us back the next day.
It makes it easier.
Well, it just makes more sense, right? Than
Yeah.
waking a child up in the middle of the night or waking up somebody. Yeah, and she's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I highly recommend her if you need any help.
A friend of mine's got 4 au pairs. Is that what they're called? Au pairs?
Mm-hmm.
4 of them.
Wow.
And like they just run a systematic household.
Yeah.
It's like everything's like set and done and
Yeah.
they live a good life. Like they get to spend so much time with their kid.
Yeah.
And all the horrible things they don't have to do.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just get my one night if I'm lucky out.
But it's important for sanity.
Oh my gosh, so
Yeah.
important for sanity. Yeah, definitely. But like, she's a cool kid. Like I bring her with me pretty much everywhere I go. Like, since she knows, like, she goes to Nobu once a week. She's here, she's there, she's on flights. Like, she's she's adaptable. She's not like a picky child. She goes with the flow.
I suppose if you expose them to that from an early age, like it's just the norm, right?
Yeah. Not that Nobu is the norm for anyone, really, but a little bit
What is it?
bratish.
I don't even know what that is.
Nobu, like crown.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
so she goes to nice restaurants all the time, and
Okay. I thought that was like a daycare center or something.
Nobu.
No, but yes, of course.
She goes to a really nice 101 Collins in the city. Mm-hmm. Yeah, really nice daycare there, which is great. Like daycare's a must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, right? I mean, they develop skills and
friends, and yeah, definitely, they have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't have that much stuff at home.
Do you have a good group of people that you surround yourself with other kids?
Not really.
No.
No, most of my friends don't have children. But
You're the first one. You're leading the way.
Some of them do, but yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Do they love that you have a kid?
She's a cool kid. Yeah.
I mean, do your friends love that you have a kid? Like they're like, wow, this is amazing.
I think honestly, I think it's made a lot of my friends want to have kids.
Really?
Yeah.
It starts with one, right? And then it just cascades
because she is a pretty cool kid. Like we'll do our workouts in front of the mirror together, and like she does her little squats, and they have like workouts. It's really funny, and they dance, and like it's cute. Yeah.
What have you done? All your friends, you guys going to be like Mothers Club.
No, I probably
pushing
doubt
prams and
that. I do have one of those big, like, Jeremy Scott, like, gold winged prams. It's like, it's so intense. I love that pram.
I saw a Bentley pram.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, I gotta have that.
They're like, yeah, get it.
It's got fans and shit underneath. It's like
They see me roll and
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
And it's speakers on there and stuff. And
Yeah.
how can you not want that?
I don't know. My one I got was just ridiculous. It's huge. Yeah.
It just takes up like the whole.
Well, there's 3 stages, right? There's the cot stage and there's the other stage and now the bigger stage. Yeah. But the best stroller is the yo-yo because it folds up and you can put it in the overhead.
Oh, really?
But it's not fancy looking.
Isn't it?
No.
Is it a small one? A smaller.
It's actually a good stroller, but yeah, it's a small one. This is really boring talking about strollers.
Look, it's fascinating to me.
It only has 3 things to do up, but no one can do it up. It's really funny. Yeah. Push the buttons on the side, click, and boom. But yeah,
Lovely.
yo-yo.
I have all these things to look forward to when I'm,
Yeah.
In a few
And
months.
if it's a child's thing and you're forcing it, if you're like aggressively forcing it, you're doing it wrong.
I see like a lot of the
Men.
yes, we're meant to be so good at this, engineering things.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've seen them break down lots of times. I mean, this needs a wrench. No, it doesn't need a wrench. You just fold it.
We get IKEA things and then we save
jamming
the
it.
amount of.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's funny. It just clips like that. It'll be one little button and it clips. Has the whole tool shed out. No.
Did you your partner love the baby so much? Is it like the light of his eye?
Sort of. She's obsessed with him. She's like obsessed. It's
Really?
like, it's annoying. Yeah. Daddy, 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 daddy. And I'm like, hello, who does all the work over here? And it'll be like one piece of chocolate, right? Wins her over in a heartbeat. Because I won't.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So that's the trick?
Yep, apparently.
Just feed them.
Orange juice and chocolate.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like my partner. That's how I keep her happy. Orange juice and.
You know what happens to kids when you give them oranges and chocolate? They go crazy.
Do they?
Yeah.
It's like the red cordial effect.
Don't introduce them to that kind of stuff. Yeah. No.
So I'm really lucky. My partner eats so well. Like she's
Yeah.
like fitness fanatic.
Yeah.
And I'm eating healthy.
Yeah.
But I have to sneak out some chocolates every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm like, just open.
She seriously, because my partner stays at Crown a lot, and she figured out that what's inside these chocolates, right? She got one out, and it's like chocolate, like it turns into like baby crack. I was like, oh my god, like she's like for the chocolate, like she's like, oh, it's awful. So I have to hide them, literally, not good.
Is it like that for you too? Are you like have to hide them from you as well?
I've grown up with a little bit more like restraint now. Not that I'm not 2 anymore, but yes.
Well, I still have baby taste buds. I think I'm like
I can't have a box of chocolates in my house. I won't buy them. It'll last an hour. By the time I wake up in the morning, it's gone.
I feel you. Don't worry.
Yeah, I go to the grocery store like 3 times a day.
What is your weakness other than chocolate? What's the thing that like you're like, fuck, it's happening again?
I could say that to a lot of things. Yeah. Besides,
what are you thinking? What's going on in your head?
there's so many. I'm like, I'm so weak to so many things. I walk down Collins Street. Oh, okay, let's go to Cartier. Oh no, how did this happen? Yeah. I like nice things.
What's the nicest thing you have?
A daughter.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my god. Everyone just melted on the
No, she is. Because when you think about it, really, what are the things that make you happy? They're not things. They're people.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
My dad just left yesterday from his 2-week trip here for the Grand Prix that didn't happen. And I was looking through photos and I was thinking, like photos from him and I when I was a child. And all the photos, like there's not about things. It's just 2 people. Mm. And that's really life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You love your dad a lot? Is he
love my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you grew up with your dad? Mm. With your mum?
Still around, but didn't wasn't really a part of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that tough?
Yeah.
It's hard to not have that mother presence, right?
Yeah. It's I think you're very angry when you're younger. You get over it eventually when you get older, but I mean, that's also part of growing up, understanding like your development and yeah.
How old were you when your mum wasn't part of your life?
Around 12.
Oh, that's a tough age.
Yeah.
That's really tough.
Yeah. I don't know. I think about it sometimes. It's like, I don't know if it's better pre-internet or like post-internet, right? Because now it's more common for people to talk about these things. Whereas, you know, our childhoods, everyone knew things were going on, but we didn't talk about it. I don't know. Internet's a pretty interesting place. But
Is that at the age of 12? Is that where you started becoming a
rebellious?
little rebellious?
Yes.
Yeah. Had a lot to do with your mum.
Yes. She's an alcoholic, and just things just fell apart. And I was very angry.
Yeah.
But didn't really understand why. I think that's a common age for a lot of things to switch in people's lives. But yeah.
Yeah. It's when one person, I guess, isn't part of that unity anymore. It has such a massive effect on children and adults too, I guess. Even. Yeah. But it's tough.
Pretty much separated our whole family. Well, whatever family we had. Yeah.
Was it a small family? Like, did you always have your cousins or?
Yeah, it wasn't a small family, but it just turned into just my dad and myself. Yeah.
It was nice. Was he a good dad to you?
Yeah, he everyone else denied that she had a problem, and pretty much ostracized us, and she still has a problem. So can't really deny it now. But I mean, yeah, it did totally separate everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the importance of just being a good parent. Regardless of what's going on, like just be a good parent to your kid. Don't ever shit talk the other partner if you separate. Just accept what's going on and just make sure that the kid has the world. Yeah, I think.
And we all have our flaws, right? We all have things that we're good at and things that we're not good at. And obviously, I don't have a big family, but I'm here by myself. And like my girlfriends come and they help look after my girl. Exposing her to more people, I think, is better as long as, try not to swear. Everyone swears these days. It's so hard. Like, I swear on FaceTime the other day. She literally said the F word on FaceTime. And I'm like,
really?
I was like, she's never done that before. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, someone is swearing way too much around my child. But like,
who is it?
I know who it is. Her dad. Exposing your child to more people that you do trust, they learn from. And we can't teach our children everything because we don't know everything. We just don't.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not that I'm protective, but I'm, yeah.
Well, I like the philosophy that you got. Just get them to meet as many different people.
Yeah, and just, yeah.
It makes them independent. It makes them...
Well, I just think the looking up at the sky thing. Like, when I watch kids leave, like, the first thing they're in their prams on their phone. Like, they don't look up. Like, we don't even look up as adults when we're walking anymore.
Yeah.
We don't notice cool buildings or, like, this new store or that because we're on our phones.
Yeah.
We just forgot to look at the world.
Shit, that's an interesting point of view, actually.
We're always texting or writing our emails or doing this or doing that. Like, yeah. Man of your dreams could walk right by you and you wouldn't notice.
All girl of your dreams.
Yes.
Let's not be sexist here. Either.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, yeah, it's interesting. And having to, like, push a pram, if you're on your phone, is a bad look, A. And, well, you shouldn't be. And it makes you, just a lot more aware.
Yeah, no one talks to each other anymore. That's why I love...
My kid talks to everyone, but I just don't hear her. Yeah. And it's almost like it catches them off guard. Hi. Like, oh, hi. No, seriously, it's what it is. Yeah. We don't talk to each other anymore. That's
so sad. That's why I love the art of podcasting. It's just having a conversation, right? Like, I always forget that we're recording. Like, to me, no filter. But I think it's so nice to be able to connect with someone, and there's nothing else here to distract us other than just learning about each other.
Except for your beautiful...
Thank you.
Yeah.
And the candle? Do you like this candle? I pineapple this year. Just smell that. That smells quite nice.
That smells nice, actually.
Yeah.
These aren't real, are they?
Yeah, you can have an apple if you like.
Oh, but this isn't.
No. Don't tell anyone this is not
Sorry.
We're gonna have to delete
it's kind of like a Thanksgiving Chinese-looking Asian display at a $2 shop, kind of.
Thank you. That's the look we're going for here.
You're welcome. It smells good though.
I feel like we're in the medieval times.
Kind of.
And we
Yeah,
need
a
like
little bit of medieval. Yeah.
We need like a pig, like a.
Yeah.
Are you a meat eater?
No, I'm a vegetarian.
Okay, well maybe a bouquet of vegetables and.
Yeah. It's like a charcuterie board wrong. Yeah, wrong.
Vegetarian. All right, here we go. What's going on there?
Since I was 9.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Not one of those new age ones. Yeah.
Like old school.
Yeah.
You just don't like.
When I was 9, I danced at the Royal Winnipeg Ballet School in Winnipeg, so away from home, and I loved animals, and my parents weren't there, so I became vegetarian.
Wow.
Yeah. And since then.
Okay, what's the best thing that you eat? I mean, what's the thing that you're like, I love this?
Okay, well, I hate cooking, first of all.
No.
Not into cooking.
No.
At all. Not my thing. Don't care. Grew up with a dad, okay, right? He didn't cook, so we, we had shakes and like wraps. But there's so many good like fake meat stuff now, like from, I don't know, Beyond Beef. Like there's so many stuff like that. Like when I was vegetarian at 9, it was like you just got a sandwich without the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you love the taste of meat though?
I haven't really had it since I was 9.
So
But
you don't really know what's.
Well, I mean, I remember it tasting good, but you can get like pretend chicken nuggets and this and that. Like Lord of the Fries is pretty close. There's stuff like that. But I mean, I'm not going to eat meat. My child doesn't eat meat. If she wants to one day and I find out, I'll probably slap her. I'm just kidding.
Just flip the table and be like,
yeah,
get out.
You're not cooking meat in this kitchen. Mom, you don't use it anyway. Right? It's true. No, I'm not hey, each to their own. I'm not one of those people that's like, no, it's not my thing.
You eat eggs?
I do. I try not to, but vegan cheese is pretty good. I love veganese. That's mayonnaise. But
I tried to make vegan mayonnaise. So I was vegan for about 3 months once.
Yeah.
Because I had a partner and she was vegan and I was just being a nice guy.
Yeah.
But I learned to cook vegan things.
Yeah.
Vegan mayonnaise is the worst thing I've ever tried in my entire life.
Veganese is so good, and you can get it from Safeway. I think it's not Safeway. What's it? Woolworths? Is that
Woolies?
Yeah, Woolies. Safeway's
You've
Canadian.
been here for 10 years. That's
What?
You
They're
can't
the
say
same logo.
Woolworths.
Green. Like, I don't know. Petrol, gas, whatever. Anyways, it's actually really good. Yeah, I'll buy you some.
Please.
Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, yeah, stock off on the vegan. It's like, what?
I'm always a bit terrified to eat those things, like especially the fake meats.
You're terrified to eat fake
I'm
meat.
just like, what's in there? Like,
What's in the real meat?
Just
Death.
Death, yes, exactly. That's
It's usually soy.
But soy has high estrogen, doesn't it? Doesn't it give man boobs? Isn't that the thing that it does?
No. I mean, have you seen Game Changers?
No.
Watch Game Changers. It's doco. It's like a 3-part doco.
Is it about the
Vegans?
Is there a lot of death and?
No. It's about actually like athletes that are vegans and and just about like yeah, even Arnold Schwarzenegger's in part of it. Like just about our concept of protein and like that, getting protein from animals, pretty much, and like how much damage it does to the world. This is not why I became a vegetarian at 9 because I did not have this much forward thinking, right? But just the amount of damage, like to feed animals, to kill them, to like how much it consumes, like our earth. Yeah. It's actually a really good doco.
Well, I'm a massive fan of genetically modified foods. Not for nutrition wise, but because where so many more people are being born and we don't have enough farming land. So when we can genetically modify food, we're going to be able to somehow put a dent in the starvation.
See, but if we had less animals, it takes so much space and food to feed animals
so
for the amount of protein that they actually provide us.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
You learn it in Game Changers.
Yeah. So if we had more vegetable farming land, we'd be able to grow more.
If we had less animals to feed, to kill, and then transport them, like it's interesting.
That's a interesting.
And their water consumption is like like for the grass, for everything. I'd state facts.
Because they have to beef them up real quick. They have to do all these things. They have to just pump them with food and water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little sad, right?
And then kill them.
What about hunting? Are you hunting for food?
No.
Support? No support?
I don't. Why would I go hunting for?
No, I mean people that do it, it's sustainable.
Hey, listen. I'm not someone to judge. Not my thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna have a hamburger, what's the difference between killing something in the woods? There's a difference, but you're still killing things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. It's a sad thing to kill an animal. It's a sad feeling.
But then it's a sad thing to eat a burger, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's where I'm like, what's the difference? It's a cute one, like, yeah. Each to their own.
Do you want to tell you a story about when I killed an animal?
Okay.
It's a squid.
A squid.
Okay. I was spearfishing. It was at
Yeah.
nighttime, and this just man.
Did you eat it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
This little school of squid came up to me. So we had the lights, and then
Wait.
it just looked at me. Just came up and looked at me,
And you stabbed it.
and I speared it. Like it took me a moment. I stared at it. I had a connection, and then I speared it, and I was like, oh my god.
Did you see his little eyes go?
Yeah, and squid have got these big.
Did you love it?
It was a very sad moment, actually.
But did it taste good?
Oh, it's delicious. It was delicious.
I remember the episode of The Simpsons when Homer cooks Pinchy. Do you remember?
Pinchy?
Pinchy? Remember he has the lobster? The
No,
Simpsons.
No, I don't remember.
Do you want to watch The Simpsons? No. And he puts him in the hot bath. And then he's like, "What's that smell?"
Oh.
And then he's cooking. Yeah, and he's Pinchy. Oh, that's a classic.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Simpsons. Your squid, hey.
But it's delicious. And then I had to.
Did you eat its eyes?
Nah, I'm not. But they make squid ink pasta out of that stuff.
Yeah.
I suppose you can get the ink without killing the squid.
Did you get the ink without killing? Well, you. So when you killed the squid, does it just blow up and the ink goes everywhere, or?
So it starts shooting off the ink.
Yeah.
So to try and protect itself to get away.
Yeah.
So all the ink just
Comes out.
runs away. Yeah.
The ink runs away.
The ink
leaves the squid. I getcha.
Yeah.
That's a terrible mechanism.
Horrible.
Leaves the body perfect.
Exactly.
Well, that's good. Where was that?
So I went diving in off Mount Martha, near that area.
Yeah.
So we're from down there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been?
No.
Been? Oh man, the Mornington Peninsula is beautiful.
Actually, okay, yeah, but not squid hunting. No.
Just those cliffs, just going out and just seeing what's out there and just enjoying.
Is Mount Martha the same as the Great Ocean Road?
No, that's the other side.
Yeah.
But I think they connect at some point, like Mount
You
Martha
can
and
catch
Sorrento.
like a ferry or something, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
It's like
nice.
they're like this close.
But you're a city girl.
Mm-hmm.
Not much of a beach girl.
No, well, it's too hot here. Like, I mean, to drive an hour and a half to go to the beach to sit in the sun for 10 minutes, it's like a lot of effort.
I know.
Yeah.
So I drive an hour to get here every day.
Yeah, that sucks.
I know. But you listen to podcasts, you listen to
Yeah.
whatever.
And then you go make podcasts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking all day doing this stuff.
You just do them in your car, hey? You just get like you could actually.
So what's on the list of things to do for you for the next year?
Well, that's a good question because
Thank
I
you.
was supposed to be going. I really was supposed to be like my dad flew out today. I was supposed to fly to LA on Sunday, spend a couple of days in LA with my girlfriend and my daughter, and then go down to Mexico for a week, and then go back to LA, and then Vegas, and then New York, and then Vancouver, and then LA, and come back. So I was supposed to be gone for like 5 weeks.
Mm.
Well, now I'm not.
Stuck here.
And I'm like, okay. This is a little bit unexpected, right? Like maybe I could get my daughter into proper swimming lessons like on every like Monday, but it's like you can't even do that right now. So it's like,
oh yeah, you can't do anything.
I know, right? So I'm just like, So it'll definitely be focusing on art and the photography, but it's not exactly a good time to be trying to sell things, I don't think. Or since no one can even really leave the house. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's kind of a silver lining of a time to sort of reset, I think.
Mm. So we're taking this time to really start looking at our systems and
Yeah.
our business stuff to see where we can improve.
Yeah.
Because I feel like otherwise it's just going to be a wasted time for us.
Everyone's either going to get really fat or like have a lot of babies.
Yes. The
Right?
corona babies. That's what we call it.
It's just going to come out of their house in like 3 months and just be whales, right?
Oh, man. That's so true.
No, I haven't stocked up. I'm probably come out starving.
Just Uber Eats everything.
Which is funny because it's like Uber Eats is all like, I wonder if the price will go up.
Yeah. I saw an Uber Eats guy get hit by a car.
Did you?
Like on a motor, just tapped him, he fell over, and he's like kebab or souvlaki or whatever it was, fell out. And so this guy picks up his bike and then grabs the souvlaki or the whatever it was and just puts it back in the bag and just drove off. And I'm like, yeah, it's dedication to the art of
I need to make $4. And I cannot be. Yeah,
that's the kind of employee you want, just dedicated to it.
Aw, that's how lazy we are, though. Like, we can't even get our own food. I had
that
3
suck?
Uber Eats people like show up once at the same time. It's like
You what?
I had 3 different I ordered from 3 different places,
Really?
and I live right in the city. I know, so embarrassing.
Hey, don't. My friend orders popcorn from Hoyt's from the cinema.
Yeah.
Delivered to his house. It's like $20 for like a small bag of popcorn. I'm like, man, just go there.
That's a bad hangover.
No, that's him normally. He's just lazy.
When they're like, come to the door, I'm like, no, you come to my door. The whole purpose is like, I don't have to go down. Because I have like no parking, right?
Exactly.
I have a child. I'm not allowed to leave.
Exactly. That's the excuse, right?
Well, you're not supposed to, really.
Yeah, I know.
But if I was like,
I've been disinfecting. I'm like, wait, we said we weren't going to talk about
We're not.
coronavirus.
We're
What are we? You brought this up.
we're just talking about the price of Uber Eats. Listen, yeah.
I need to disinfect the driver. Just to start wiping him down before he...
I just love that everyone thinks like, oh, disinfectant, we're all going to be fine now. It's like, oh, okay. Shouldn't you have been washing your hands after you went pee before? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've been getting my nutrients right, a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruits,
Yeah.
and I'm fine.
I'm fine. I've been playing blackjack at a casino, like I said, all weekend.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's a
Fine.
dangerous place to be.
Yeah, Crown is like probably the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you go? Are you good at blackjack?
I was like average.
The
It's
party place?
I don't know. I don't know. There's nightclubs there. I don't go to nightclubs. I'm surprised I'm actually surprised they haven't closed it, considering they've closed casinos in Vegas. Like, I hope they don't close it.
Because of this? Because of, you saying? Well,
From the word that we're not supposed to say. Yeah. The C word. But the other C word.
they should have closed it.
Well, you'd think.
It's just too much of a money. It's just too much money. Like,
Yeah.
You close down, you're probably losing 100 million a day or something, or whatever it is.
Well, I mean, all the people that were there for Grand Prix that weren't there, like, yeah. But everyone's losing money, though. Like, the whole city's just is a ghost town. It's sad. Yeah. How's your business going?
It's because we're predominantly online.
Yeah.
We're okay, but we've had 3 video shoots cancelled. But it's not really affecting us,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
because we can still do this as long as I don't get sick.
Yeah. And this thing is people stuck at home, so they have to listen to something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the best time for businesses to start creating more content.
Yeah. It is, actually. Can you rap?
No,
Have you tried?
I'm too white. I'm too like Latino. I can salsa, but I can't.
Is salsa like a
Salsa, but
yeah?
it's like-
Okay, sing me a salsa song.
No.
Salsa I know is dancing, but like that's not like
No, I can't.
serenade. That's right.
I'm not very lyrical or anything like
Lyrically
that.
gifted?
Can you rap?
Only when I've had way too many drinks.
We don't have drinks here.
No,
Okay.
I don't feel
Damn
like
it.
rapping.
I should have thought ahead.
I do like Eminem right now though. He's good.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's your favorite rapper though?
I don't know. I'm not that.
What's your favorite? What's the favorite song?
I don't know. Do you have a favorite song? I have a lot of songs I like. I don't have a favorite.
I got into Spanish stuff.
Yeah.
I think but old stuff like tango.
Okay. Name one.
Um,
I like Cell Block Tango right now from Chicago. We listen to that.
Do you?
Yeah.
Isn't tango like? It's a sexy, like the way they move around with each other and they
Dun,
just.
dun, dun. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the
Yeah.
Carlos Gardel.
Well, I don't know if that's the same. Mine's the pop, six, squish. Cicero. You know,
That's very.
he had it coming. It's literally from the musical. That's a great song to sing to a 2-year-old. Hey.
wait. Let me ask you. When you were a ballerina, what was the main song that you danced to?
Classical music from way back in the day when they played the piano. Yeah.
My partner puts on Swan Lake. And she like does the twirly thing where you move your feet you jump and you move your feet really quickly.
Yeah.
I'm like, how do you do that? It's like that.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
It's pretty impressive. Ballet
is very underrated in the amount of like technique that you need to properly be a ballerina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you do any ballet moves? Do you want to?
I could.
Could you?
But not right now.
Not right now.
I just kind of.
Next time. Can you bring your ballet shoes?
My ballet shoes are all in Canada.
It's the most important thing.
The shoes?
Yeah. That's all you need. You just
Yeah,
run down.
you don't need anything else. My point shoes, I can buy some point shoes here. Yeah.
I found the shop actually. They've got
Tons of shops, yeah.
No, there's only one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I looked. I looked.
Do you have your own pair of point shoes?
No, I don't. I was gonna buy some for my partner because she doesn't have her own either.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, then I never went down to that shop because
You didn't.
I just
being
a bad partner. Just being bad, unsupportive partner.
Back at my mother's house, actually back in Canada, I've literally got 200 pairs. Literally. Because you break them in and then you have to get new ones.
But from when you were a kid?
Yeah.
So they don't fit you anymore?
No, they're like, so when you break them in, they like become like unwearable.
Why?
Because they're made of like, not wood, but like
What?
cardboard. Yeah. So that's why you go through so many pairs of point shoes.
What? Hold on. It's made of.
It's like satin on the outside or silk or whatever on the outside, and your feet like get molded, and it takes like a week or two to break them in, and then you wear them, and then you have to get new ones.
Oh.
Expensive.
Is it?
Yeah.
Are they like $200-$300?
Yeah. If you've got really strong feet, you go through them quickly.
Wow. I suppose it's like ice skating, right? It's like same thing.
I guess so. I don't know.
Did you ever ice skate?
I did.
Hockey?
Ice skate. Figure skate, sorry.
And do the dancing, it's like ballerina on skates, right?
Yeah. Figure skating. I'm lost for words here. Yeah. Figure skating, gymnastics, ballet, and then you kind of have to pick one when you go,
Yeah.
Yeah, excel in one. Ballet.
Ballet's the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So when's the next Ultra Tune commercial coming out?
Same time next year.
Every year?
Yeah.
Is it? Can you give us
an idea
of what's
it going to be about?
Yeah. Or who's going to be in it?
Well, he wants to do something in the snow, which I think is really silly, but because we don't really have snow in Australia. And I have another genius idea, which I haven't shared with him yet, which I think will be the one that he'll go with. But I like to keep those things secrets.
Secret?
Yeah. until I can get credit. Obviously trying to be controversial, but not in a rude way. But I mean, what would you do? Like, so a woman's been done, a man's been done. It's hard not to piss somebody off.
Do you want to brainstorm some stuff here?
Yeah.
All right, so it's about helping, right?
What would you see if you had to put somebody, like what would make you laugh? Big celebrity or like, I don't know.
Should have thought of this. My mind's going to go everywhere. So it's more about the accident that happens. So it's how they deal with the accident.
Well, not really. I mean, it could be. It's, I don't know. It's not like they do like wave like stuff, really. But the accident was a big wave. Like, right?
That's funny.
I
love these commercials.
That's great.
Like, they're so silly, I think.
They're stupid.
That it's funny. I love it.
That's kind of the point. Yeah. If you had to put one person in it, like a famous Australian.
Probably Hugh Jackman. Because he can act silly.
He'd be expensive.
What's the cost? Like, how expensive?
well, they're expensive. I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but they put money in their marketing budget.
Really?
It pays off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Pammy was great. She was,
Yeah. Write it down. I won't say it. Just write down the figure.
okay.
What's the marketing budget that they got?
I don't know the marketing budget, but I know what hers was. Plus travel and stuff. Like,
Whoa.
mm.
Wow.
Yeah.
No one knows. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a bit pricey.
Yeah.
But like you said, it pays off. This stuff pays off.
Yeah.
And it's because it's so controversial.
Yeah.
That's what you want.
And the thing too is everyone, like, no one has Foxtel really. Any, well, people do, but everything's on YouTube and this and that and alternative ways of showing things. And yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So the whole campaign, do you know how much the whole ad cost?
I'd have to ask.
It'd have to be at least 5 times that. Some pretty epic stuff in there though. Like stunts.
Yeah, we'd probably say maybe, yeah. I mean, Mr. Buckley quite enjoys doing these shows. Yeah, probably about that. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, as a business, that's what you want to do. These things are tax write-offs anyway.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just like cars are boring, really. I mean, no one, like, you're not going to get excited about changing your brakes.
Yeah. And you have to understand, like, the target market loves this stuff.
Exactly.
You'd be stupid not to go down this track.
Yes.
Right?
Exactly. Very forward thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the more crazy you can get, the better.
And I was the one with the woman. I was like, get a woman in there.
Yeah.
But pick another woman. I can't think of one.
But Pamela is perfect.
But I know, but think of another, like, next year, another one.
Oh, so she doesn't keep on. So it's a new.
Yeah, it'll be a new person.
Do you have someone in mind?
No. I've been thinking about it. I have an idea of the commercial in mind, but not who.
Does it have to be a blonde?
No. It doesn't have to be an anybody.
So the 4 girls, like you were one of them.
Yes.
You guys are back in there every time?
I'd rather get rid of most of them, but yeah, it'll probably be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. That's like the running theme. Plus the
sort of, yeah.
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 Interesting. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to think about this.
Well, do you have a guy save the day, or do you have a girl save the day, or do you have both? What's the accident, right?
Yeah.
They're pretty like.
So you can always go back and forth if there's one coming out every year.
Yeah.
Like one guy, one girl, one guy, one girl.
Well, this is the first year having a girl.
Yeah. You can't put any kids in there because it's just like a funny kid.
Well, no, someone would complain about something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you look for people that have a big following?
For the main person?
Like it has to be someone.
It's got to be somebody. Yeah.
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 Would you think about anyone like an Instagram influencer?
I don't know. Probably not.
No, that's just not big enough. Yeah.
No. It's gonna be something that's kind of ridiculous too. Like, I don't know. Unique. I don't know. I have this idea. Yeah. I don't even want to tell him yet because I'm like, you're going to claim it. Just backwards thinking. Let's think inside the box, right?
Is that the budget you're roughly thinking about for the next person?
I don't think about that. That's not my department.
That's accounts. Let them do it.
He can fudge those numbers. But yeah, no, it's exciting. It's fun to do stuff like that. Production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is fun. Anytime that stuff's involved, like the creative part, I think is really.
And the chaos,
really
and then seeing the result in the end, and then the opinions. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you do a lot of your editing?
So I used to, but now my team does everything.
Yeah.
So my job in the company is just to talk with people and build relationships, I guess.
Yeah.
And then let them, if anyone needs anything, they put them onto the team and then they take care of everything.
Yeah. Do you have set shows that are like, that you talk about things?
So this podcast is like the first one that we started.
Yeah.
And it's nice, like you experienced it today. We talk about life, about everything, about business. So I think this is a nice way to So essentially what we do with this is that we chop it up into as many different pieces as possible.
Yeah.
Right. Then we have content. So there might
Yeah.
be pieces of you saying things about like ultratune or whatever, or, you know.
Yeah.
And then just dominate the industry.
Yeah.
Like as much content as we can push out there.
Do you ever have like we make like one that's about just one topic or this or that or certain timing? Like
Not for this, but for clients that do want that. Like
Yeah.
there's an accountant, like he does that stuff.
Yeah.
So he comes in and he brings guests on and specifically speaks about a certain topic.
Yeah.
So he gets 3 in the hour, and then the next podcast we do that. So
Yeah.
it's just like essentially as much as creative as you can get
Yeah.
is what we can do. There's no limit. There's no ceiling to this.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about creativeness.
Yeah.
Is that if you can think it, we can do it.
Do people talk like what do people tune into the most? Like to listen to?
I think
Like facts, dirty stories, like
Well-
like secrets, like
yes.
yes.
Yes to everything you just said. it really depends on your target market and you have to think about also if you need to monetize this, like if you need to make money out of this, like speak directly to your audience.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if you're branding or you want to become like your own show,
Yeah.
just be yourself and just talk about anything that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Like if you can talk about secrets, if you can talk about sex, drugs, whatever,
Yeah.
like do it if that's the target market.
Yeah.
Like definitely encourage it.
That's funny.
Drugs seems to be a very big topic with people
Yeah.
because there's a lot of people very intrigued about drugs
Yeah.
because it just alters you. And I think that's it's nice.
Joe
to
Rogan
explore-
talks about, you were saying Joe Rogan
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he loves his what's his stuff, DMT.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you tried DMT?
I haven't.
No?
No, but he talks about it all the time.
Would you like to try it? I mean, I'm not
I
saying it here, but I mean,
I would actually. Yeah, I would.
I think it's it's interesting.
I had one friend though that did a lot of it and kind of went a bit weird. Kind of put me off of it.
Well, it would take you to a different world.
That's what he says, right? Takes you to a third dimension
Yeah.
or whatever. But this guy was doing DMT like every day.
Really?
And I think he kind of lost us. He got to that other world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could learn like to cook. Like I'm going to learn to cook.
So you're the one who's getting fat.
That's right. And then when I get outside again, I'll have to start jogging and
Yeah.
doing all these exercises.
Are you really quarantining yourself though? Like,
Shit, we said we're not going to talk. What? Okay.
it's
Keep
hard
going.
not to.
I
'Cause,
know.
Yeah.
It's so silly.
I've not been in quarantine.
I know you've been splashing on blackjack and just having a good time.
Yeah.
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 That's
And
the
my
way.
kid's at daycare right now. She's cool. She's not playing blackjack at daycare, but
let's hope not.
there's definitely less kids there, I noticed. I'm like, they got snot everywhere. They're fine. The city's really quiet. It's really eerie.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. What the hell, right?
I don't know what's going to happen on day 15. We're all on different days. It's like I'm on a different day for a cycle, but fuck.
Lucky for me, I've been growing a beard. I'm not going to look any different.
No.
So I'm not
Yeah.
growing a beard, actually. I'm just
Well, you could, I mean,
and no one's going to know.
right? And no one knows what day anyone is on, right?
No one knows about anything we're doing right now because they can only hear our voices.
That's true.
Usually we film this stuff.
Oh, okay. Well,
Would you have rather we film this?
Hmm?
Would you rather we have filmed as well?
doesn't bother me.
It's all the same, yeah?
Hmm.
Just more content,
More content,
different formats,
different formats.
thinking ahead.
Forward thinking, yeah.
Forward thinking.
Forward and lateral.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hard to sleep.
Yeah.
Why? What goes on in your mind?
Everything. Day. The day. Yeah.
Women worry a lot more though. Yeah? What'd
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah.
You guys have more stresses.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I have a very stressful partner. He's very chaotic. He drives me crazy. He drives me fucking crazy. So it's like every day is a different day, up and down, up and down.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on? Da, da, da. And the last couple of weeks have just been insane, like
Yeah.
in everything. So
Is that the making of a successful person? Is just chaos? Or organized chaos? Would you say?
I don't know. I mean, chaos is good, but it's like sometimes you have to have a pause.
Yeah.
And when it's constant chaos, it's like, you're like, oh my gosh, one thing to another. It's exciting, I guess, but like then you don't get a moment to think. Actually think. You're like, I had a nap this morning. It's like 10 minutes. I was like, wow, I swear to God, I was like, yeah, 10-minute nap in the morning. I was like, this is awesome.
I haven't done this in a long time.
I actually dreamed for like a minute. I was like, this is so cool. Yeah.
When you dream, isn't that the best fucking thing ever?
And I dreamed about my kid being at school, like trying to like steal a toy from this other boy. And the boy's name was Danny. I don't know. Like, it was the weirdest dream. And I was like, girl, you gotta not come on so strong to guys. Like, what a weird dream.
I dreamed that I complained. When I dream, I complain about things. I don't know why.
It's funny.
Like last night, I had a dream that one of my editors came in with her boyfriend and gave us a bouquet. Bouquet? Is that the
bouquet? Yeah.
Of flowers.
Yeah.
Right? And then I said, oh, no, hold on. I don't like that color of red. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is wrong with me? That's how I dream. Like, it's weird shit goes on in here. I don't know why.
Weird shit goes on in here too.
Just sorting that shit out is like the hardest thing to do.
Yeah, it is hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was wrong with the color red?
Just wasn't the right.
Maybe it's like the table thing. I don't know. Maybe
wasn't the right hue.
Who did this?
Hold on. Are you saying that in a bad way, or are you saying it like in a?
I'm
that
saying
depends
it.
on my answer.
I'm saying who did this?
Well, in our other studio, this is what we have. Like we have a big wall.
What is this?
Well, okay. Stop. All right, look. When the camera is on, this is a nice backdrop. It's like nice.
This is nice.
But everything looks so much better on camera. So this is optional, right? Like this is. It just looks really good on camera, I think.
Okay.
So no one can tell until you point it out. Now we have to rearrange the whole thing.
Yes, you do. Sorry.
I want to. So near our house, there's this place called Cape Shank, I think, or it's called the Blowhole actually. Right, and we go there. It's
Cape shaped blowhole. Same thing.
Different ways of saying it. And there's these really, really tiny rocks, black volcanic rocks, and they're so tiny. So every time we go, we get a whole bunch of them, and I want to fill this up with them and put water inside, and I think that would look really, really nice.
Different than this.
Yeah. I think it'll be a lot classier. But in saying that, if I can plug what we have going on, we have a new location for podcasting. It's this state-of-the-art place. It's a round. It's a round. It's probably as big as this, but it's round. Yeah. And it's soundproofed. Yeah. And it's in like this mansion of a home in Paran. Yeah. And that's hopefully it's going to be our new studio. So we move out of here and we go into there, something much more luxurious. Yeah. But that place is just
how'd you get that?
Phenomenal. So we're teaming up with a friend of mine. Yeah. And we're creating a mega agency. Okay. So it's going to have everything. So everything so we take care of the media side. There'll be like app development. There'll be website. There'll be so essentially he has big connections with magazines. Yeah. So I think he owns some magazines from Italy and from France.
Which ones?
Maybe I'm not sure I can say. Oh. But let me write it down.
Yeah, let me write it down.
Because this is what we do now. Hold on, everyone. I'm just writing stuff down. You might know these. So these are two. This one's from Italy.
Oh, yeah.
And this one is the...
I can't see that far. No.
It's the...
Sounds like a technology one.
Actually, no. It's... Let me write down some more stuff here. Everyone's intrigued. I bet everyone's... That one. So so it's like the biggest one in that. Yeah. So
two of the same.
So bring models down. Yeah. You know, photo shoot them, video them, and stuff. So, but it has to be
in the same house.
Yeah, it's massive. It's like 4 levels.
Sounds kind of like a.
And there's this pool.
Like a naughty house.
Well.
And there's this pool. There we go.
The pool is red. Yeah. It's like this.
Yeah, it sounds like a porn house.
It does. It does. Like beautiful polished concrete. You know, like it's black.
STD free.
Don't worry about wiping your hands. You gotta like wash this entire place with acid. But the pool is this beautiful red pool.
Where is this in Pran?
I can't remember the name of the street, but it's near Chapel somewhere. Okay. And it's anyway, beautiful red pool, and I'm like, awesome! I can't wait to jump in there. We're gonna have like a massive
Party.
You know, just everyone's just
Lots
having
of work
fun.
is going to get done.
Yeah, right. And then my friend tells me, he goes, he's gonna turn it into a reflection pond. Like, okay, I love a reflection pond because he's got one in his house, and I found myself staring at it for an hour because there's these beautiful fish and stuff in there.
Yeah. Or you just look in the mirror, but okay.
and I love the idea, right? But like, I just want to jump in at once. That's all I want. I just want
Why is it red? Just the lighting?
the tiles are
Oh,
red,
the tiles are red.
and the lights come out on.
So he's
as
going
red.
to change the tiles.
I think so.
Because
I
it
think
could still be
just
a
gonna-
reflection pond with red tile. And you could just not call it a reflection pond and call it the red pond.
The red pond. The red.
And tell
the
him
red.
to, yeah.
The red reflection pond.
Yeah.
But it's it's interesting where this is going. Like it's a bright future ahead. And I like what he's doing in a time of crisis like this. It's planning ahead.
Yeah.
You know, to I just feel like we're just gonna dominate the world. I think that's what's up for GorillaCo.
Someone's got to dominate the world because the world's not doing a very good job right now.
Exactly.
Except for the virus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Really.
be the virus that dominates everyone.
In a good way.
Yeah. In the best possible way, right?
Yeah.
But not for everyone else's competitors,
No,
unfortunately for them.
they die.
I'm sorry in advance. We're going to get you out of business. We're gonna...
You're already gone.
just,
You've been cut.
just start packing up. Sell your stuff online. Just good luck with that.
Actually, selling online would be a good time to sell.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
eBay.
Maybe we should be buying things right now.
You can create porn or you can sell shit on eBay. Like, I'll sell shit on eBay.
Make porn. I'm just kidding.
Well, whatever brings in the...
The most dollar.
Oh, we've lost you. Hold on.
You've lost me.
I think they can still hear us. There you go. We're back. This is really high-tech stuff.
Is it?
It's,
Can you change my voice?
Let's do it. Hold on. Do you want to... Need this? All right, here we go.
Something.
Oh. Good.
Hello?
I'll give you a girly's voice. Go. Oh. There we go.
Hello.
Go.
That's not girly.
No, I am your father.
That's just average.
Okay.
Hello.
There you go.
This is the gorilla.
Welcome.
We're here to dominate.
Now I'll talk like this.
The time of crisis.
Alright, let's turn this off. It's too much fun.
I would totally prank call people with that.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? We should.
Friday nights? Oh my gosh.
Oh man, we so should.
Yes, we should. That's actually quite funny.
Let's do that on.
Bring back prank calling and actually say something stupid.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
You know, people call you and they don't say anything. You're like, you can call me, like, say something funny.
That'd be so much fun.
Yeah. Prank calls on Fridays.
Yeah. Friday, but we have to give
But
it.
it has to
we
be
have
like
give it a
serious
name.
stuff. Like, you know, excuse me, I think you left your house and you're only on day 13. In some really stern voice. You call your friend's mom, right? In the morning. Oh no, like
All right, we have to name it, and we'll get
that's
this
actually
done.
funny.
get this
Yeah.
done.
And the one people that really take it serious. Like
We'll do it with the alien voice.
no, with like the stern government voice. Like
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. This call is being recorded for training and.
We have heard from you have been reported by your neighbor that you know. Sorry, again.
You're breaking my shit here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. So it's been a fantastic. How long? Hour and a half.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And I was late. Sorry.
No,
I'm
it's all
always
right.
late.
It's all right. We had the whole day. I had the whole day planned for this.
Yeah.
So cancelled all my meetings.
Sorry.
No, it's my pleasure.
I could tell you a funny story that made me late, but that's for another day.
let's we'd love to have you back on.
I'd love
this
to.
was so much fun.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Um,
I'm gonna bring some things back for your
oh really?
platter.
We'll have. Would you
A
like to
garbage
take an
bag.
apple home?
No, I'm good.
It's vegetarian. It's
No, I'm good.
no meat products.
I hope there's no meat products in there.
Unless a bear ate it, and then actually, sorry, ignore that.
Yeah.
That. Jen,
You
thank
need
you
a gorilla, actually.
A what?
A gorilla.
In there, like a little one?
Well, no, a dominating one. like a.
Have you seen our logo?
Yeah,
Look at
I've
this.
seen your logo, but I haven't seen a dominating gorilla over your vegetables. Yeah.
Like looking out for the like.
No, I meant like an actual like one that you'd win from like. Anyways, I'll work on it. This is where I can think. Yeah.
Jen,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a real pleasure.
And let's prank some people.
Let's do it. I'm glad that we had this time to get to
Yeah.
know each other,
Yeah.
and can't wait to do it again.
Yes. I'm looking forward to it.
And I know you have responsibilities now with a little kid, so
Yes.
enjoy the rest of your day.
Yes.
And thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you.
We're out.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.